So you want to learn how to shoot an AR-15. This is a Daniel Defense AR-15, sort of like not an entry-level AR-15, it's about a mid-level. It's fitted out with an EOTech red dot. I have a Surefire flashlight, a sling, and some backup iron sights. That's pretty much it. Before you learn how to shoot any sort of gun, you need to understand and completely learn all 4 Firearm Fundamentals. And I'm going to read those off for you. That way I don't get any of the verbiage wrong. So, number 1 is to always treat guns as if they're always loaded. You can potentially pick up a pistol or rifle that's loaded, point it at something you're not willing to destroy, which would be breaking, I believe it's number 2, rule number 2, and you can have a nasty accident, okay? Number 2, never let the muzzle point at anything you're not willing to destroy. Number 3, keep your trigger finger off the trigger until you're ready to hit your target or destroy whatever you think needs to be destroyed. Number 4, be sure of what your target is. We are in the country out here, and there's homes that are probably about, let's say, like 1.5 miles away. We have a sufficient berm behind it, so I know that everything that we shoot at for our still targets is safe, okay? Now, as for shooting still targets, that's another whole aspect to be spoke about. I think it was Christmas of 2016, we had an accident, and I'll link the video probably in the end cards or whatever, but we had a range incident. I won't go over it real big right now, but go watch that video and I pretty much explain what happened and how it could be prevented, okay? You always want to make sure you have hearing protection, some sort of noise canceling headphones, or just anything to protect your hearing, because you don't want to lose your hearing. You always want to have safety glasses. In my case, the sun is down and I don't have any clear safety glasses. But what I do have is my Mira Safety CM-8M gas mask. This was sent to me from Mira Safety. So yeah, if you guys want to get one of these, this thing's pretty sweet. I'll leave the link in the description. That'll also help out the channel. It was sent to us, so we did not buy it with our own money, okay? So we have our hearing protection, our eyes. I'm gonna put my beanie down. Before I proceed to shoot, I want to show you guys how to safely and efficiently load a round into the chamber of your rifle. Assuming you guys have a loaded mag in your rifle, the parts of the rifle that you need to worry about manipulating is, so this is the dust cover. I'll close that just to show you guys. Magazine release, trigger, your safety, you have your charging handle, and that is pretty much what's needed to shoot your rifle. Okay, let me get all my gear back on and we'll go over it. Now, to start, you keep your web of your hand as high as you could into the pistol grip of your rifle. Keep your trigger finger as high off the magazine well as you possibly could. Okay, be pointed in a safe direction. Grab your charging handle, pull it back all the way until it hits the end of it. Release. That puts a bullet in the chamber. There's also another way to load your rifle, and I'll go ahead and unload this real quick and I'll show you guys that way also. Okay, so there goes the bullet. Let me get that real quick. All right, so the second way to load your rifle is if your bolt carrier group is locked all the way to the rear. This would be after a magazine has been all the way through and it is locked back, okay? So what you want to do is you want to grab your magazine, make sure it's all the way up. You want to smack the bottom of it, tap it, and you have a paddle right here. You want to either hit that with your finger or with the palm of your hand, and that'll send a bullet forward. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we're loaded. Okay, so that's 2 different ways to shoot your rifle. Let me get my hearing protection and my eyes on and we'll take some shots. You guys cannot see the targets because it's so dark. Let me show you guys. Okay, so I'll be using my Surefire flashlight to illuminate my still targets down there, okay? Now what I do is I keep my hand as high up as I could on the pistol grip. With my left hand, I'll clamp forward and I'll pull with my left into the shoulder, into my pocket on my shoulder, okay? So like I said, pull in and we'll take some shots. Here we go. You'll push your safety to fire, pull the trigger, and that'll release some shots. Okay, here we go. Okay, safety on. Okay, so that's how you shoot an AR-15. We'll go ahead and take it. We'll finish unloading the magazine because shooting's fun. But yeah, enjoy the last couple shots. I'm gonna go ahead and point the camera to the targets, that way you guys can see what I'm shooting at. Okay, here we go. And we're empty. That is a video on how to shoot an AR-15. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one.